Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my reveal for my make for the Sew My Style challenge back in February. I know it's June. I'm just now revealing this to you guys, and I'm actually late on all of them. So kind of works out perfectly though. So starting today and leading up to Sunday for the June's reveal date, I'm going to be posting a video every day. So today is February, tomorrow is March, and so on and so forth. That way I'm all caught up. And as always, if you guys hear any barking, growling, weird noises in the background, it's my dogs. Morton is chewing on his Nyla bone very loudly, so I think that's what you'll hear the most. And I do apologize, but that's just them. They're crazy. And now he's giving me this face. Okay. Alright, so moving on. So back in February, the different patterns that you could choose from were the By Hand London Romana coat and the Style Arc Estelle jacket. Now, I originally wanted to make the Romana coat. I went out and bought all the fabric, all the notions. I bought the pattern. That is the coat that I wanted to make. And then as I looked at all this stuff and looked at the pattern, I was just, I don't know, I felt very overwhelmed because I had never made a coat before. There was no sew along on the By Hand London website at the time, and I don't know if there is now. But I was like, I think this may be too advanced for my skill level right now. And I got really intimidated by it, so I just kind of pushed it off. I was like, I'll either come back to it later or I don't know. So the fabric has just been hanging up, you know, in my closet. And that was another thing too, is that the fabric that I bought wasn't cheap fabric. It was actually the most expensive fabric that I've bought. And so I got really scared to cut into it and to make mistakes and, you know, basically ruin this expensive fabric. So, yep, that fabric is just sitting in my closet. I actually have an idea for a dress that I want to make with it later on, so it's not being wasted, which is good. But yeah, so like I said, I just kept pushing it off. I was like, yeah, I can't do this, I'm not ready for this yet. So then I decided to do the Style Arc Estelle jacket, which is what I'm wearing. The fabric for this is a really heavyweight Ponte that I bought from fabric.com, and I'll put a link to the fabric and the pattern in the description box below. So I'm gonna move the camera back and stand up real quick so you guys can see it on. Okay, so this is it. It's like a waterfall jacket. It has pockets, which is really nice. At first I thought it was a little too long, but I actually kind of like that because in the wintertime it gets really cold, and I noticed that the jackets that I wore the most were the jackets that covered my bum because they kept me warmer. So yeah, the pockets I think are a little far back, but I mean, at least it has pockets, so that's no big deal. But yeah, so this is it. It has a seam in the back, and then a seam in the collar, and then also on the sleeves. Okay, move you guys forward again. Alright, so alright, there you go, it's a little more straight. So I actually, you know, I really like this pattern. The only thing that I did not like were the instructions or lack thereof, I guess. So their instructions were just one page, and there weren't a whole lot of pictures. And so I did not like that because how the pieces are cut for the front piece, they're kind of I don't know, they look like stairs. I don't know how to explain it other than that. So I wasn't really sure how to join those seams or where to start because, like I said, there were a lack of pictures, and the instructions were one, just one line, two, one line, three, do this, and I didn't really know how to do it. So I watched Jessica Lorraine's February Makes when she revealed her Estelle jacket, and she said she also found the instructions were terrible, and that a girl named Maddie did a sew along on her blog, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna need that sew along. So I went to Google and I just typed in Maddie Estelle jacket sew along, And a result came up and I clicked it and I was like, all right, it was what I needed. And her sew along was actually really well written. It had lots of pictures, easy to follow. So once I found the sew along, I was able to knock this out in like maybe an hour, I want to say. Probably even less than that because there aren't a whole lot of pieces to sew together. So yeah, I'll definitely link her blog or her sew along as well if you guys wanted to make the jacket and had trouble following the instructions. Alright, so instructions I talked about. It only comes in a PDF. It does not come in a printed pattern. And then I bought my pattern off of Etsy because that's where I could find it. And it didn't have like the file that you could take to like a copy shop like FedEx to print out on the big sheets of paper. They only had PDFs to print at home. So I think it's like 29 pages. I did not like, the lines didn't always match up, and I found that I had to like kind of finagle the paper to make the lines match or get close to matching. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, sorry about that. I had to let Peanut back inside. So yeah, so I guess the instructions and the printing it out at home and trying to put the PDF pattern together are the only two downfalls. But the sizing is great. I measured at a size 6 or 8. I can't really remember, but I cut that out and I didn't have to do any alterations on the sleeves. Perfect length. It fit my shoulders. Like I said, it's a little bit long, but I like it longer. Now that I think about, you know, the functionality of wearing the jacket when it's colder. Let's see what else. The pattern, or not the pattern, the fabric is a nice heavyweight Ponte knit that I bought from fabric.com. I'm not sure if I mentioned that earlier, and I'll link that below. And it's nice because I don't have to hem it. The sleeves didn't have to be hemmed. You know, the ends didn't have to be hemmed, and neither did the hemline. So that saved a lot of time. Let's see what else. Hi, Peanut. Come up here, sit in my lap. Yeah, so I would say this would be beginner friendly because there aren't a whole lot of pieces that you have to join together, and you don't have to do any hemming, which is nice. If you are a beginner, I would definitely follow the sew along and don't follow the instructions because, like I said, the instructions weren't very well written. At least I didn't think they were. And yeah, I guess that's all I have for you guys. Hi, Peanut. My baby. You can see Peanut. Okay, enough distractions. I'm trying to not make this video longer than it needs to be. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with March Sew My Style, which was the Closet Case Patterns Cali shirt. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.